Hey everyone, this is Bert Copeland with part two about why having accounting as a function for your new or startup business is a critical thing for you to be focused on. In series number one, we really talked about that accounting is a part of your foundational structure for making sure that you can make good decisions. Again, the key term there is you can't make good decisions on bad data. And that whole concept was investing to manage your number one asset. In this series, we're really going to be talking about investing to manage your credibility. So let's step back from accounting for a little bit. What does accounting serve? Well, obviously it serves you. It should serve you to provide you with good, timely information to make good and timely decisions about the health of your business and how to either improve it or correct it. One of those two things. And I'm always stunned at how bad financials are when we first get introduced to a company. But I want you to think really hard about another concept, that you're really investing in your credibility. And you're probably wondering, what are you talking about? How is accounting investing in my credibility? I'm the one that's using the numbers. That's not true. So when you think about your numbers, as I mentioned, if I walk into your company, I could look at your balance sheet and financial statements over a period of time, and I can probably tell within about 30 minutes that your numbers look really jacked up. That something's either wrong with your numbers or wrong with your company. So who else could do that? Now, you may not know me, you may not rely on me, we may not be clients and consultative partners, but who else relies on your numbers? Well, first and foremost is your bank. And I will guarantee that that banker has looked at so many financials that when they look at yours, they're going to go, this is a strong company, or this thing has jacked up and it has problems. I'm not even sure I can use these financials. You might be surprised if your banker comes back and says, I think you have fraud going on, because a banker is so good at looking at your numbers that frequently they can tell those kinds of problems before you can. So what does that do to your credibility if you're unsure about the quality of your financials and your accounting that you're giving to outsiders? So what other outsiders may be using your deals? Well, could be your insurance company, could be your bonding company. It could be your partners and investors. Even if they don't have a majority share, you still have an obligation to show them the financials and educate them about what's going on with the business. But most importantly, most of us start a business with, quote, Stephen Covey, start with the end in mind. So what does that mean? Well, most of us start a business to also get out of a business, which means at some point we want to sell this business. And if you want to see how expensive a loss of credibility is, just take bad financials to a potential buyer of your business. You're going to see them eat you alive during due diligence, and you're going to see the value of what you thought you're going to get for your business go down astronomically. Because here's what happens at those deals when you're talking to a potential buyer. When your numbers are jacked up, it means that their confidence in your business to do and execute and repeat the numbers that you're showing also seems jacked up, which means their confidence in you doing those numbers over and over goes down. And when their confidence goes down, it means that the risk of your business is going up. And when risk of a business goes up, the price drops like a rock. So when you think about accounting, think about not only investing in your number one asset, managing your number one asset, also think about that you are investing in your own credibility. And again, we're going to go back to the biblical aspect about in Proverbs about don't build your house on a sandbar. Build your house on a solid foundation with a solid cornerstone. And accounting should be one of those cornerstones that you look at. Now, it's not as nearly as expensive as you think for new business because you can outsource this service very easily. Yes, we do outsourced accounting for small businesses, but I'll tell you, there's several really good providers in this deal. So if you want to look up a couple others, we'll start with people like Venturity. They've been doing it for a very long period of time and they're very good at it. So is Supporting Strategies. They too are a master at working at small companies, and they do so at a great value to you. And it doesn't mean you hire ahead, you hire somebody that's going to do it for a couple of hours. Some other providers might be bigger companies or CPA firm like Baker Tilly. They too do it very good. And there's a smaller company called Profit Matters. And Ashley runs a great shop. And if you want, call us, we can help you out. But the important thing is get good numbers, and you're going to be stunned at how little it actually costs you if you start with the right people that actually know what they're doing. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed section number 2 of this little conversation about the value of accounting, and y'all have a great week.